Are you looking?
Yeah, I'm taking, baby. I'm trying to.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out with Mr. Stinky Butt Poop Stink, and we're going to spend another night out here in the woods. And as you can see, it is finally spring. You can see the ground, there's leaves, but just because you can see ground here doesn't mean that there's no hiccups and no snow. We started off today's adventure really fun. Let's just say I am just not camping where I was planning on camping, and that is because Monte got the truck stuck going down a 2-track. Did you do this? Why did you do this? You did this! You did this! I took a big risk when I was coming in today. I knew that the snow was gone in most places, but anytime there's a snowmobile that goes down a 2-track or anything, packs it down, and if there's just a dip, there's just more snow, and I got the truck stuck for a good hour, hour and a half. That was just a big ordeal. I just kind of I was like, yeah, I think I can make it through this. Went for it, couldn't make it. Got to see the differences between a snowshoe as a shovel and a paddle, a canoe paddle, because I didn't bring a shovel. Forgot a shovel. That was not smart of me. Yeah, so anywho, what's the plan for today is right now we are looking for the perfect tree. I'd like to make a shelter using only natural materials and using no tools. That's the goal for today. We'll see if we can accomplish it. Right now like I said, I'm looking for the perfect tree. I need something that's kind of leaning, wedged in between trees. It can't be too dead, you know, it can't be in a spot where there's just like dead trees hanging. If it's too much to find, we spend too much time looking, we're just going to sleep under a tarp. But right now, I don't know how far I'm going to go. I'm not in the spot that I was planning on getting to, but it is what it is. I had to park the truck. We had to hike down that 2-track a ways and just wander off from there. So we're just kind of, we're still in the woods. But anyways, we're going to keep searching, and we're just going to go as far as we need to find that perfect tree and make a shelter. So let's get to it, Monte. Come on. This is the sort of thing I'm looking for. Let's see here. See, it just depends on how dead it is. Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Come here. Come here. Over here. Go. Go. Get your butt out of the way. pretty seasoned, so it's not rotten. Oops. Yeah, there's this sort of crap everywhere right now. The only problem with this thing is that that branch is in the way. Otherwise, this would not be a bad spot at all to set up. Right off of this. It's definitely not going anywhere on this end. It's stuck up in a tree. Let's see if we can move. Okay. I think we can make this work. We'll try to get that out. But I want to make sure before we set up this as our shelter, I want to make sure that this is sturdy. So let's take this off. Monte, you hear that plane? I think we found our spot. Oh man, I'm sweating like a pig right now. It's 50 out. I'm sweating. Warm. Okay, this is pretty darn sturdy. I just want to see if I can get this out of the way because we'll set up right here. This is pretty flat. We'll just get a bunch of sticks, lay them on this way, and this way we'll scoop up a bunch of this leaves. This will be a nice spot for the shelter. So let's see if we can get this out first. Double feet, Monte. I got a double footed. Okay. Alright. This is going to be our spot. So, I just did a big old walk around. Just did a big old loop just to double check and make sure that this is the best spot possible for this. And so far, it's the best spot I've found. I've seen a couple trees that look okay, but there's too much big dead stuff. These are, leaning out this way. This is a nice seasoned branch, and it's wedged between. That's the tree cracked off, and the tree is very much alive. So this is a nice spot. And even if this kind of broke off, which it won't, we'd be fine. So that's why this is a good spot. I'll try to see if I can get this to break off, but it doesn't really matter. But anyways, right now, so what the plan is going to be is I'm going to have to clear out all this leaves and all this crap, and we're going to be sleeping under here. I'm just going to take a ton of random sized branches. I'm not going to get anything too big, but going to get a bunch of branches and just kind of lay them up here. We'll lace them up on this side. We'll kind of make it a nice hunker den because the weather has been pretty crazy today. It was downpouring and thundering when I woke up. I got an early start today. And then I went to the store and it was sunny and hot and it was windy and cold. Now it's cloudy and it looks like it's kind of going to rain, but I don't need my shades anymore. I've never made a shelter natural shelter that I've slept in the rain. And that's what I'd like to do today. I hope it doesn't rain until I get the shelter complete, but I'd like to, have it blocked from the rain. So we're going to start by just clearing out this crap. I'm going to move my backpack. Let's see what we got underneath here. And the leaves on top are dried out because of the wind and the sun today, but it's wet underneath here. Nice firewood. It's not clunky at all. That is some nice seasoned wood. Like perfect plywood. Okay. Now I'm just going to draw out. Just feel a little thick here. I'm just going to kind of draw out where we're going to be sleeping. So this will all have to be evened out. If I sleep right here, ooh, the ground's a little wet. So I could be right here. Gotta be covered to at least there. And then that means Monte has to be right here. Okay, so I'm gonna just draw a little line here just so that I know I've got to have at least, you know, this much room so that we can sleep under it. So right here. I could probably go a little bit more this way, but that's what we're going to shoot for. We're going to aim to stick all our logs past this line a little bit. And we can get a little snuggle up. Monte, come here. Come here, Monte. Nice, snuggle up. Alright, the next step is to collect a ton of stuff and just start laying it up. Let's see here, Monte. That's not going to work. Alright, let's start with this piece here. Okay. Now the collection begins. That'll be the first piece.